We have instant analysis following the 2024 CFL Awards held in Vancouver Thursday night. And unfortunately for fans of the Hamilton Tiger Cats, neither of the two players nominated for year-end awards came out with any hardware in Vancouver. Let's go through the list, and we'll start with the Coach of the Year, a hotly contested vote, really for all the awards, but this one was among them. Montreal's Jason Maas getting the better of Saskatchewan's Corey Mace. The Alouettes had the top record in the Canadian Football League. Jason Maas, I thought, did a phenomenal job of not allowing his team to have a Grey Cup hangover. They burst out to the best record in the first, 2-3 months. They hold on to that number one seed overall in the CFL. Unfortunately, not for their fans, not in the Grey Cup final on Sunday, but Jason Maas, throughout the regular season, pressing a lot of the right buttons to have his team succeed. Corey Mace did a phenomenal job in his first season as head coach of the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Got out to a hot start. Did have a bit of a cold spell in the middle, though, when they went winless in, 7 weeks in a row. But, regathered, reappropriated the troops, if you will, and they were successful in the back half of the season, going all the way to the West Final. But Jason Maas, truly deserving of the Coach of the Year in 2024. Most outstanding rookie. Ticats receiver Shamar Bridges was in the mix. He was the East nominee, and his 83 receptions, 933 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns, all great stats. But it's too bad he missed the last 3 games of the regular season with that quad injury, which really opened the door for Elks linebacker Nick Anderson to win the Rookie of the Year award. And it is quite deserved because he was first in the league as a rookie in total tackles and tied for first in defensive tackles. Even if Bridges played the last 3 games of the season and still piled up those stats, Anderson might have still won the Rookie of the Year award, truly deserving of being honored with that. Another outstanding performer in 2024 is this year's most outstanding special teams player, and he put the special in special teams in 2024. Argos return dynamo Janarian Grant winning the most outstanding special teams award here in 2024. 4 special teams return TDs, 3 via the punt, 1 on a kickoff, beating out BC kicker Sean White, who had a phenomenal season with the Lions, but Grant that much better on special teams. Best lineman in the CFL. This was a toss-up for me. Ryan Hunter of the Argos wins the award, a guy that I voted for, but I could have gone the other way with Saskatchewan's Logan Furlan, who had a great campaign as well. Tip the cap to Ryan Hunter and the Toronto Argonauts for bringing home yet another award. Most outstanding Canadian. And this one will pitted 2 amazing talents, one on offense, one on defense. Montreal's Isaac Adeyemi Berglund, the defensive lineman, had a phenomenal campaign, but comes up short in this year's award, which goes to Brady Oliveira for the 2nd year in a row. Truly a special talent on the offensive side of the ball is Brady Oliveira, most outstanding Canadian in 2024 again. The top player on defense is Saskatchewan's Roland Milligan Jr., the defensive back with the CFL best 8 interceptions. He was a force for the Roughriders. Montreal's Tyrese Beverett, the East nominee, absolutely incredible season, but comes up short against Roland Milligan. And the most outstanding player award goes to Winnipeg's Brady Oliveira. The running back led the league in rushing again, also number 1 in yards from scrimmage, and getting the best of Hamilton, Tiger Cats quarterback and East nominee for the MOP, Bo Levi Mitchell. Listen, I voted for Bo. I thought he was outstanding, led the league in passing yards, passing touchdowns, and was miles ahead of the competition in both those categories. But I think not making the playoffs really hurt Bo's chances of winning the MOP. And Brady Oliveira, not only did the Bombers make the playoffs, they won the West once again. He was a driving force for that team to now play in the Grey Cup on Sunday. Congrats to all the winners. Congrats to all the nominees. And I love the speeches as well. There was a lot of players who made mention of teammates and made mention of fans and the cities that they play in and their family and friends, the support group that allows them to be successful. And a lot of the guys who won awards tonight are Americans, and they were really grateful that they get to play the game that they love in a different country with some unique rules and they absolutely love it. Made mention of that. So it was great to hear that as well in the CFL Awards show. Listen, the fifth quarter show on YouTube is going to be live Sunday night following the Grey Cup. We're going to talk about the game. Is it going to be the Bombers hoisting the Grey Cup for the third time in 5 years? Or is it going to be the Argos Grey Cup champions for the second time in 3 years? We're going to talk about the big plays, the big players, the halftime show. Get your reaction on the fifth quarter show after the game. Subscribe to get instant access to new content that is dropping in just a matter of days in the fifth quarter show on YouTube. Subscribe, tell your friends, and once again, Oski Wee Wee.